Good evening, everyone. Back from downtown Orlando, Florida. That's right, back to, Batu. We're downtown. Those signs that we just saw before. Hey, by the way, here's some more. Soak that in. It's been a minute since we've been downtown, but we're heading over to Ace Cafe. But those signs, I'm captivated because there's a one wheel flying by over that way. I don't know if you can see it. But back downtown, there's been shooting after shooting and stabbing and all kinds of like victim-based crimes. Not that it's a new thing for downtown. It just seems to be a constant thing for downtown lately. Most recently happening here. Shooting literally captured on video, but they couldn't identify who the shooter was. I'm not going to show off to the sides as we walk down Orange Avenue, but Orlando, and I've said this before in plenty of videos, downtown loaded with homeless people. It's a real problem here. I mean, obviously, people come to Florida because it's warm, but the housing crisis here, much like everywhere else across the country, prices through the roof, rentals through the roof, behavioral health issues through the roof. In any event, driving a lot of homelessness. More bars and stuff out of business over here, so that was like a country western bar saddle up. But in any event, we are downtown and heading over to Ace. Not very populated at this point, 7:15 at night. If you're heading over to the downtown area, like we just passed back there, like the signs say, expect to go through extra security. They'll be screening you for weapons and metal and all kinds of stuff. Not the metal, but whatever metal you might be carrying on you. I can hear music off in the distance over here. And so tonight at Ace Cafe, Everclear is playing. Very popular band in the 90s. We didn't know that Everclear was playing until somebody left a comment on our last video where we went to Rob Zombie, I think, and they said like, hey, Everclear's playing over here this week. So we bought tickets to Everclear because the skies are clear tonight. It is an outdoor show. Everclear to me was huge. Like today, not the greatest day work-wise and mental health-wise, and I can go back to the days in the mid-90s with Everclear, especially like Sparkling Fade days. Those songs and that record were huge for me. Very difficult time in my life. The pre-Mary years. Give you guys an idea of what's on this service road. Every time I normally just drive past it, but I'm gonna walk down it here. Oh, Instagram pictures. We've been to Ace Cafe many times before. I actually did a video here, like the opening day of Ace Cafe way back when. It's just a little out of the way to get to if you're going from downtown because you do have to walk past some streets that may have some obstacles. The bus depot is right over this way. The coast looks clear, but I don't know if I trust that. This little building always amuses me. It's the Franklin building. And we have made it. Concert happening there. So regular food and indoors over here. Concert in the backyard over here. All right, we checked. Everclear is actually coming on at 9 o'clock, so we've got a little bit of time to get actual food. The view inside as we wait for the host stand. Here's a peek at the menu. The burgers are really good. Some of the entrees. And it's the drink menu. So, a lot of empty seats inside, and there's a whole upstairs as well. In the bar area and regular seating. Bacon Swiss, and a side Caesar. We did some damage. Mary had fish. I had an unhealthy hamburger. Did the salad offset it? Probably not. They were out of tots, so I had fries. Well, we've made it in. Everclear has merch. Also hats. So the show started about 15 minutes. The last time we saw Everclear actually was right down there on Orange Avenue. This is a few years back. They played a free festival, and I can't even remember what it was for. I think it was like the Hard Rock Cafe Festival or something.
It was free.
It also featured Collective Soul. We're going back a little bit. Most of the big buildings that you see in downtown Orlando are actually owned by banks or sponsored by banks. So you have City National Bank, Seacoast Bank and Regions, and down that way is Fairwinds. The back of the stage is South State. Oh, here we go!
It's good to be back, make some noise! Yeah, this is the song about sleep. The song about the girl next door. The song about the everyday isn't it, but I didn't know. Yes, I think we got a problem. So much for the afterlife. So much for the afterlife. We never talk about the future. Never talk about the past anymore. Oh well, yeah, so much for the so much for the after. Do what you do, say what you say. Try to be everything to everyone. You know how the right people play out the right game. You try to be everything to everyone. And it's good to be back, Orlando. What's going on? Look at all these youngsters up here singing and dancing around, man. That's awesome. How you guys doing? Is this not a perfect night for rock and roll on a beautiful Friday night? Can we get old school on you just a little bit? Can we go back? Yeah, I used to know a girl. She had 2 pairs of she got Mexican beer. We live on Mexican food. Wish I could go back in time. Hear them talking in the greenwood. They don't really say it. Yeah, I'm happy in hell. With the hell, girl. With the hell, girl. Bring it down, boy. The day that we start, you can make it again. I know, man. We will never find a place where we can just fit in. And my black girlfriend. Oh, she said, that be yourself, you're alone. She said, you're possessed with a power bigger than the best. Father of mine, tell me where have you been? Father of mine, tell me how do you the children you've been? And the one that's everything is wonderful now. I don't want to hear you tell me. Do it! Wonderful now. Down now. You'll never get up. Don't fall down now. Don't fall down now. You'll never get up. Don't fall down now. Are you guys still here? Just drive your car. You can drive all day. Let's just get the fuck away from here. I'm sick again. Plain sick to death of the sound. My own boy. Leave behind another wasted year. Get some cheap red wine and just go right. Do the things all those things you want. No one cares about us anyway. I am still living with your lonely dreaming of the West Coast. You guys sing it. I don't wanna be your this is how you you're still with me. Well, I know you're still with me. She said, take you anywhere, take me anywhere, promise to stay with me. She said, take me anywhere, as long as I stay with you. Kiss, kiss, my lips. Kiss, kiss, my lips.
And it's over. Art is out here meeting and greeting fans after the show, handing out pics, taking pictures. It is the traditional post-concert floor look. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Now the walk back through downtown. Hopefully this doesn't become like found footage type of video like Cloverfield or Blair Witch. You can park at Ace Cafe. The parking for shows and events is usually pretty full, pretty quick. That show was so good. Set list so heavy. Sparkle and Fade, World of Noise. My heart is so happy. It was great to be able to tell Art that exact sentiment too. Wow. I love some of the mid or like the later 90s or I guess later 90s, early 2000s Everclear, but the stuff that I really like were those first two records. And it had gone from really kind of like punk, pop, or I don't know if it's post-punk, into all of a sudden to just pop music later on. And they played those songs too, so they played a variety of their catalog. But wow, the Sparkle and Fade stuff. I am so happy. Stopping off to get some cookies. So there is a complete security entrance at the tail end of Orange Avenue right before the Beecham. And this is what it's looking like down here now. And it is the next morning post Everclear. Great show last night. I should mention that Everclear is just Art at this point. The other original members peeled off years back. But the new band sound incredibly tight. It was a great show. Not last time, but one of the last times that we saw Everclear was in New York City with Black Eyed Peas opening up, and I think Soul Coughing. Maybe it's the wrong band. But anyway, that was a great show back in New York City. We've seen them multiple times, and it was great. It was great to see them play it again. Today, later today, another throwback. We've got POD on the lineup at SeaWorld. So we're going to get out of here for now. Thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys, or day.